it is the crucial importance of the actual conditions of citizenship. The point is that young people learn as much about democracy and citizenship as a result of democratic experiences they have in their daily life. I make a citation of Korczak. Korczak said, "We adults, we live by theory, by what is known and what is knowable, while children learn by practice what can be left and experiences in other than purely cognitive way." Is there some problem? Yeah, okay. What Korczak did in his lifetime in Dom Sirot, that was within the context of his orphanage, was to create all the conditions for the children to participate. He gave them responsibility. He gave them tasks. The Dom Sirot was a community where children took responsibility for themselves, for the mates, for the whole group. So this reaction of the idea that citizens may be produced through education is important. We see here a connection between the ideas of Janusz Korczak and Dewey. Also Dewey, in his philosophy, wants to make education of democracy by participation and experiences in his pedagogical ideas. Learning from real situations and real experiences will have a more and profound and lasting impact than the official school curriculum. If students don't have any opportunity in their daily life to influence the situation that matter to them, and if young people have no opportunity for a real participation, then it will be an illusion that lessons in citizenship will turn them to people that become active and responsible citizens. So, what should have priority after all? It is the improvement of the actual conditions of citizenship of young people. The improvement of the democratic quality of the daily life situation of the young people. So that is the third problem. Do we give them really experiences to participate? What can we conclude from this discussion? First, we should be critical and skeptical when citizenship education is proposed as a solution for a crisis in democracy or society. We don't need more education. We need more democracy, which means the improvement of the actual situation of the young people. Sometimes, when I visit schools, I ask the principals of the teachers, is there a children's corps, is there a children's parliament or a children's board in your school? Yes, yes, we have, of course. If you ask the children, what kind of influence has this board or this children parliament? What are the discussions? Can you really improve the situation in the school? And then they are disappointed because there is a children parliament in a rather hierarchic system. The school itself is not a democratic society. And if the school itself is rather hierarchical built, then you can never have children who feel a democratic atmosphere, that you have really to say something and to change. And there's another point. The life world of young people consists of different kinds of activities and communities, like the family, or free time, or sport, or the media. All these activities and places provide different opportunities for action, for democratic action and learning. It is not a one-dimensional process. It consists of a complex set of positive and negative experiences with democracy. So that, for instance, you can live in a school where it is rather authoritarian atmosphere. But at the same time, the child can be a member of a sport club where they are really accepted and they are listened to them. So a child, a youngster, teenagers live in different worlds. And in this different world, you have different experiences of democracy. So we need a broad definition of democracy. It is not primarily concerned with the young people and the government. No, it has to do with the questions of how we live together as people, to live together, how we live together in a world of different interests and friends and values. Indeed, the school can have a good possibility to provide an environment for democratic actions. It says nothing about the school as an institution, not because of the curriculum and the lessons, but as a place where young people have a good relationship with the teacher and with the classroom and the classmates. In other words, when a school is a democratic community where children are heard and participate in an active way, then children learn democracy in a very natural way. It becomes under their skin, it becomes in their heart. And the school should not provide a pseudo-democracy in which young people are burdened with responsibility and tasks, but not given the means to actual influence of the situation of daily life. If we agree with this point of view, and if we are convinced that people should have the opportunity to participate as young citizens, like school or family, then is the question, what do we mean by participation? If we look around, in schools, in the sport clubs, everywhere, we notice that there is a lot of pseudo-participation. It was Roger Hart, an American psychologist, who did a lot of research on different levels of participation. He introduced the ladder, the different steps of participation. Today, we have no time for analyzing all these 8 steps of different levels of participation. I think Michael Kirchner has already taught the importance of really participation of children. And I promise you that next year I will come to Berlin and to spend half an hour to talk and to discuss with you about the different levels of participation. Thank you for your attention.